good matchup on tap in Denver. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. On a balmy summer night in the Rocky Mountains, the show comes to you from Coors Field in downtown Denver. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the East-leading Miami Marlins and the Colorado Rockies. With that, we welcome you inside the broadcast booth. Matt Vasgersian here with you. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
All right, let's check in on the numbers on these guys so far this year, and they're definitely going to have to battle the elements out there a bit tonight. They've got the cold, they've got the wind, and that's not an ideal situation. But in many ways, it's much tougher on the hitter than it is the pitchers. So I'd expect each of these guys to be working in with the fastball. Get it in a little bit more than usual.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Marlins, as their order will read like this. And set to face these guys. There you see the numbers for the right-hander Kyle Kendrick. Now a quick look at the defensive alignment for the Rockies. D. Gordon will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last two in a row.
Yeah, they still find themselves stuck in third place in the division, but this is an important stretch for these guys, and if they can string a few victories together, they've got a chance to get back into it.
Fastball in there for a strike, 92 on the radar gun that time. And we'll need to keep the hot chocolate flowing tonight. 42 degrees our game time temperature. The 1-1. And now we'll try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Maybe a sign of things to come here. They may want to use their speed, shake things up a little, and here he puts this one down, and they can't make a play on it.
In is Christian Yelich, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll enter play at 3-13, 2 home runs and 7 driven in. He's set, now the pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
And this is all about a table setter at the top of the lineup doing his job perfectly. Gets on base to start the ball game. Now he's into second on the stolen base, and they're off to a fast start here early on.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this might advance the runner as it's on the ground to second. And a good throw gets him one gone.
And you know what? It's never too early in a ball game to play smart, fundamental baseball. You've got the leadoff man at second, so he's just shooting for the right side of the infield. And he's able to move him up 90 feet to third with just one away.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Enters play here at 279, 10 home runs and 25 driven in. Here's the 1-0. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit, and the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Boy, what a great start to this series here in the first inning. On the road, you'd love to give your pitcher a little something to work with out there, and he's going to have a lead now before he even throws his first pitch.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Comes into play here at 273. 7 homers and 36 RBIs. Runners on first with 1 down. The next pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Well, that's a good take there with 2 strikes. That wasn't an easy one to lay off of.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Now you've got a run already in, another runner on first. You got to think this has to be a fastball here.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, giving up 1 run in the first inning is one thing, but now you add 2 more here on the home run. All of a sudden, you put your guys in a good-sized hole before they've even come to bat.
Batting fifth,
Here's Michael Morse now,
Michael Morse.
as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki, and a throw on to Morneau for route number 2.
Batting sixth, third baseman number 24.
Martin Prado digs in at the plate. Now the first pitch. Hit hard toward the right side, and Morneau won't be able to track this down. It's a fair ball.
And I got a feeling the last thing these guys want to do is get someone up in the bullpen here in the first inning. And they might not have a choice because this is 4 hits against them already, and that last one was smoked.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And coming up, the switch-hitting backstop, Jared Saltalamacchia. First offering on the way. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
Nothing going right for him early on. It almost looks like he's trying to aim everything, and it's just not happening so far.
The 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. He just doesn't seem to have as good command out there in the first inning.
You're right about that. He has not looked comfortable at all so far, and sometimes you see that when you're pitching on the road, but rarely when you're in your own home ballpark.
Here's the 2-0. And this will be fouled away. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Marlins have opened this up now. It's 5-0.
And early on here, he's having real trouble locating his pitches. I mean, this is another pitch that's biting off way too much of the plate. And they've roughed him up for 2 home runs already, and we're not out of the first yet.
Batting 8.
Stepping in now, Donovan Solano.
Donovan Solano.
As he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out toward right field. Dickerson is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So give him 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Marlins 5 and the Rockies nothing. Batting order for the Rockies looks like this. Set to face these guys, he's been an all-star as both an American leaguer and a National Leaguer in his career. There are the numbers for the veteran right-hander Dan Herron. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Charlie Blackmon will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. This Marlin Ball Club Eric Karros, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
And they're already well on their way to another win, and we've only played half an inning. I tell you, this team can score runs in bunches, and they're off to a fantastic start here.
And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Well, not close on either of these first 2 pitches. He's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now. Not the start he was looking for here in the home first.
Yeah, and he even had himself a lead before he even threw a pitch out there. You think that alone would make you a little more relaxed and comfortable, but he looks a little tight to me.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
And that misses ball 4, so that's just what you hope for here in the first. Base runners as you try to claw back into this one.
For as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in looking for a bleeder, a bloop single, anything to kickstart the average a bit, because he's had a rough go of it these past 6 ball games. Now here's the first pitch. Low for ball 1.
All right, Rocky!
The 1-0 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's the 1-1. Can't do much with that one, and it's 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. He'll try again, 1-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Here now the 2-2. Sliced down the line at first. And a sliding attempt to try and knock it down, but it's by him, a base hit. And he is in there.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 10 home runs, 27 driven in. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8-ball now, 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
He's ready now. The pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
Here's the 1-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And they're going to get on the board here with the sac fly, but there's still work to be done, down 5-1.
Well, they were looking for at least a sac fly here, and fortunately for them, they had the right man for the job at the plate. So, nice work to come through and drive home an important run.
Corey Dickerson will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown. Checked by Heron. Now the pitch. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Here's a 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Just getting deeper and deeper into trouble here in the first inning. He's walked one guy already. Now he's fallen behind another guy here.
Here comes the 2-0. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here he comes on 2-1. Oh, right down Main Street with that one, 2-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Here comes a 2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Here he comes on 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Full count offering on its way. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Yeah, and this has been the big concern with this guy over the last couple seasons. He's prone to getting hurt by the base on balls. Already that's 2 walks here in the early going. And that's something that he's going to need to get a handle on pretty quick.
2 on here with 1 man out. And here's the left-handed hitting power threat, Justin Morneau. First pitch coming. Too low, 1-0.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. You got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him? The
1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
The 2-0 home to Morneau. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Here comes the 2-1. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. In with it is Stanton, and that's going to hold that runner at third base.
Batting second, left fielder,
Carlos Gonzalez will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Even though you're down 4, you don't need to get them all back in one swing. Just think line drive.
Bases are loaded with only one out. He's set, now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
He's ready, now the pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Now the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Boy, you got to believe he's counting his lucky stars out there on the mound. He's facing one of the best run producers in the game with the bases loaded, and he's able to retire him. He's still not off the hook yet, but at least that'll earn him a big exhale out there.
Nolan Arenado will get his first opportunity now. He's got to be feeling pretty good about things recently as you see his numbers over the course of the past 10 ball games. First pitch coming. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Let's go.
From the belt, the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Big pitch here, 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Now another 1-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Dan Herron will stand in to lead off the second. And what will they do for an encore after the first inning they put together?
Well, you know, Matt, they might not have to do anything at all. That's how good the first inning was.
Let's go, Rocky.
Here's the first offering. And the inning will begin with a fly ball out to straightaway right. Dickerson is there, and he's got it, and it's a first pitch out to begin the second.
And this is what he's got to do out there. Just focus on the task ahead. It'd be easy to go into his shell after giving up those 2 home runs in the first inning, but he knows they're counting on him to give him a few more innings. So He'll need to respond.
D. Gordon will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. First pitch to him. And the second pitch of the inning is hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and Kendrick's looking pretty sharp here. 2 away.
He's going right through him here in the second. That's 2 pitches and 2 outs. And you know, quick innings like this early on, that could really pay off later in the game.
Christian Yelich will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
1-0 pitch now. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Yeah, going right back to the sinker right there, and why not? See if he's going to chase it again.
A 2-1 offering. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 2-2 coming. Hit hard to the right side, but right to him out at second. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Michael McHenry will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Catcher, Michael McHenry.
Now here's the first pitch. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. One, 2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Again, a 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he'll take strike 3 call. Make it 3 straight punch-outs now on the mound. 1 away.
Well, a little surprising you wouldn't pull the trigger on that one right there. This isn't anything fancy. Just a right over the top 4-seam fastball. Absolutely frozen.
Into the box now, Kyle Kendrick. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. The 2-2. May get 4 strikeouts in a row as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
And remember now, he finished off the previous inning with back-to-back strikeouts. And now he started this inning with 2 more. So he's really got it working out there now.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. It's the Marlins 5 and the Rockies 1.
Leading off for the Marlins.
And there now is Giancarlo Stanton. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. Grounded foul off to the right side. The pitch. Way outside. 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. He's got it well into right field. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one, and you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One-0. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 1-1 home. Outside, 2-1.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
The 2-1. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2. Here's the 2-2 home. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Michael Morse waits on deck. Payoff pitch coming. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. 3-2 pitch. And a sinker, not close, as this misses down and away for ball 4.
Yeah, even though he walks him here, that's not really a terrible pitch. I don't think it's a strike, but it's definitely a pitch you'll get a lot of guys to wave at. Sometimes it's okay to keep trying to get guys to chase on 3-2.
And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game, as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the third inning. Here's Michael Morse now. This is foul right side. From the stretch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pause, now the pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2 with 1 away. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 offering. And this is lined hard to deep left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall.
This has got to be a bit of a concern. I mean, he wasn't too sharp his last time out. He's not fooling anybody right now. He's just not pitching at a level he's capable of. I mean, that's the bottom line.
Martin Prado will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. First pitch on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. One on the way. Here's a fly ball now, lifted in the air out to right. Dickerson is there, 2 down. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Here's the first offering. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. He's set, now the pitch. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Now, after the home run last time, you can see a more cautious approach this at-bat. They don't want to get burned again.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hitters count 2-0. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
You can bet they'd love to have him get out of this without having to call in that bullpen just yet.
Ready with the 2-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
Here he comes on 3-1. Sinker misses, ball 4.
You could tell he never did want to give in to him out there. I don't blame him. That first home run was all I needed to see.
Now here comes the Rockies skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks like that's going to be it for Kyle Kendrick. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Eddie Butler is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the third inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Donovan Solano will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning.
Let's Get out of the
Now the first pitch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one.
And this is a spot where you got a chance to put away a team early. So this becomes a very important at-bat for both teams.
Come on, hold him down.
1-0 on the way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. So they load the bases on just one hit, but 3 men are left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Marlins lead this one 5-1. DJ LeMahieu start out the inning for the Rockies, to be followed by Troy Tulowitzki waiting on deck. First pitch coming. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Now here it comes. Fouled back. Now the pitch. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Yeah, it took him a few batters to get it going in the first, but after that first inning run, he's come back to retire the next 6 in a row.
Troy Tulowitzki will dig in. He drove in a run with the sacrifice fly his first time. Now here's the first pitch.
Here we go.
First pitch here is popped a mile high into the air. This is way up there, but playable on the infield. Morse is there to take it, so on just one pitch, they're able to get Tulowitzki.
He'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. When he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize that he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. He had no chance of that working out well for him.
Corey Dickerson will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. First pitch coming. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
One ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
Now the 2-0. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Yeah, Rocky.
The 2-1 home. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? Ozuna will wait on it as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Nothing happening there against Danny Herron. And he'll hold on to a 5-1 lead. Dan Herron will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
The pitcher, number 15, Dan Herron.
Now the first pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Now the 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Here comes the 1-2. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. They'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
Well, always nice to have the pitcher leading off an inning, and here he retires him to start the fourth.
D. Gordon will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Pitch on the way. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the pitch. That's hard hit back up the middle to Lewitzki. And no chance on the throw, so a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
Boy, what a great effort just to knock this one down before it gets into center field. But that was going to be asking a lot for him to get up and throw his man out. And as you can see there, that throw is well late.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
1-0 on the way. 2-0 now.
And you wonder if he's feeling just a little bit distracted having that base stealer over there at first base. Sometimes just the threat of a steal can really mess with your head out there.
Pick up, throw.
The 2-0. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Take it off. Let's get two. Hey, wait a
The
second.
3-1. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to Morneau, and they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Justin Morneau will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
First baseman, Justin Morneau.
First offering on the way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Here's the 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set now.
Carlos Gonzalez will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Here's the first offering.
Here we go.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Now here's the pitch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes a 1-2. And this ball hit well by Gonzalez out to deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here for Carlos Gonzalez. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Now, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
And now a pitch on the way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And he goes down and lines this one into left field, a base hit.
Yeah, he had a chance to put him away. Had him down 0-2, tried to get him to chase a couple of times, but he wouldn't do it, and he winds up making contact on a good pitch there.
Michael McHenry will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch coming. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Here's the 1-0. And a good swing there on 1-0, but this is in the air out to right field. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Wilmine Rosario will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
From the belt, kicks and deals. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One pitch on the way. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. The 1-2. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. Now the 2-2 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Rockies get 1 on the solo blast from Carlos Gonzalez. We're through 4. It's the Marlins 5 and the Rockies 2. Jorge De La Rosa is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Giancarlo Stanton will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
Now the pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
in the palm of your hand, man.
Now here it comes. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
I think this is one of those at-bats where he just couldn't help himself out there. And we're going to check it out again right here on Show Track. The thing that stands out right away, well, look at the pitches. Are any of them even strikes? I mean, if you have a little bit more discipline as a hitter, you might be looking at a 3-0 count instead of going back to sit on the bench.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Looks like a ball to me.
The next pitch. Change up low, 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Come on, Rocky.
Here comes the 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now the 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Now the 3-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. 3-2, here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Three and 2, here it is. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Michael Morse will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. First pitch to him. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
He's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
And the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Fouled off into the seats behind first. He'll try again, 1-2. Fouled straight back. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw over to Morneau's going to be in time, and with it, the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're still out in front, 5-2. Charlie Blackmon will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's the first pitch to him. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. Here comes the 1-1. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
DJ LeMahieu will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Now here's the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first gets him, and it's a fast start to the inning for Herron. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. And here's the first pitch. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Oof. I'll tell you, you do not want to buzz this guy's tower.
Here's a 1-0. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Corey Dickerson will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch on the way. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
Checked by Herron. Now the pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. He waits. Now the pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Tulowitzki will take the turn and head for home. Now the relay home. And the runner will score from first.
I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Here's Justin Morneau, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Surprising to you guys that it looks like they're going to pitch to him?
It is to me. I mean, I wouldn't go anywhere near this guy with a base open.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Come set. Now the pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The throw home. And the lead will shrink to 1 as the run scores from second to make it 5-4 now.
Man, this guy was cruising along. Got the first 2 outs of the inning and then single, double, single to the last 3 hitters. All of a sudden, the wheels just sort of came off the track.
Carlos Gonzalez will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the first offering. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. So the 3 straight hits have that man right there perhaps assessing his options.
3 straight 2-out hits, too. That makes any move a little more complicated.
He's set. Now the pitch. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Here's the 1-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Now the 1-2. Hit hard toward the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Marlins lead it 5-4. Martin Prado will stand in to lead things off as the Marlins look to get things started here in their half of the 6th. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. This man out for his 2nd inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Come on, Rocky.
Now the pitch. Grounded foul off to the right. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Morneau looks this one in for the first out of the inning.
Well, so far, we've seen a pitcher that's not afraid to throw strikes, not afraid to put the ball in play. It's really working out for him as he gets another easy out here on the pop-up.
Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. The 1-0. Fouled straight back. The 1-1. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. The 1-2 with 1 away. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. 2-2 pitch on the way. Fouled back. Now another 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Here's a guy that kind of got called on early, but since coming on in the 5th, he's retired 5 in a row out of the bullpen.
Donovan Solano will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. First pitch coming. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
The 1-0. 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0. The figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
maybe even taking 2.
Here it comes, 3-0. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The pitcher, number 15.
Jeff Baker has grabbed a bat here, and it looks like he'll hit for the pitcher, Heron.
Number 10, Jeff Baker.
Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Hey, up! Try and open your eyes next time.
One 1-0. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Five runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins.
Come on now, let's get the K here.
The 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Now the 3-1 home. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
D. Gordon will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Let's go, Rocky.
First pitch coming. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. 2 men are on with 2 men out. He's ready. Now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
Don't give up the run.
From the stretch. And this is fouled straight back. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Aaron Crow will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Nolan Arenado will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around.
Nolan Arenado.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out.
Well, that's pretty nice. You come into a ball game, you throw one slider, and you get yourself an out. Now that'll help you settle right into the game.
Michael McHenry will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Now the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out.
Go.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Now the 3-0 pitch. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Soda. Ice cold soda.
The 3-1 coming. 3-2.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Here comes the juice.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And that will hook just inside the left field foul pole. It's a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left as we are all tied at 5.
And sometimes as a pitcher out there, you have to challenge guys up in the strike zone. The only thing is, it just can't be out over the middle of the plate. Here he got the fastball up all right, but he didn't get it in. So he extends his arms out there and he hits this ball a long, long way.
Nick Hundley will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 4, Nick Hundley.
And he takes ball 1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and it's probably going to finish out of the zone. So that's a good job just to lay off.
Do it.
Here comes the 1-0. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
I think he's letting this situation get the better of him out there. But you have to have a short memory if you're a relief pitcher. You can't dwell on what just happened.
2-0 on the way.
Here we go.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 1 out, nobody on. Ready on 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck. And, you know, they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a fastball. Blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, after you've just given up a home run to tie the ball game, you can't afford to have a letdown out there. And he made sure he didn't. He came back with an important strikeout. He got the next guy.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1.
No strike.
.1-0 on the way. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. And Ozuna will make the catch to retire the side. But the Rockies are able to knot things up thanks to this solo home run. The 2, 3, 4 hitters now to start the 7th, all even at 5 apiece. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. All tied at 5 as you take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Adam Ottavino is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Adam Ottavino.
Christian Yelich will get us started here for Miami, and he'll have backup in the form of Giancarlo Stanton waiting on deck. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Put him away.
Now the 1-0 pitch.
Swing at her.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Woo!
1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Swing and a hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Maybe even a half heartbeat considering how fast his heart is beating right now. But he's on it all the way, and he winds up making the play.
Giancarlo Stanton will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on the way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. And a throw on to Morneau for out number 2.
We really couldn't ask for much more out of a 7th inning guy. He's come in, throwing a bunch of strikes, and he's got 2 quick outs to show for it here with the score still tied.
Marcell Ozuna will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Now here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Here it comes. This ball's grounded foul. Now here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. This ball game still tied 5-all. Brian Morris will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Brian Morris.
DJ LeMahieu start out the inning for the Rockies, to be followed by Troy Tulowitzki waiting on deck. Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't gonna help.
And the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. ready with another 0-2. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And this is lined into left field, and the leadoff man will reach. It's a base hit.
A good sign here to start the home seventh. He finds a pitch to his liking there, and now the go-ahead runs on base to kick off the inning.
Troy Tulowitzki will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
It shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
He's ready now, the pitch. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Here's the 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. The right-hander deals on 1-2. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And with 2 strikes, this is the risk that you run trying to get a guy to fish for something. No doubt that was the idea, but it's going to wind up costing him.
Here comes a 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are in first and second now with nobody out.
Yep, single and then a walk to start the inning. But this is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number.
Corey Dickerson will dig in. He doubled home a run last time around. First pitch to him. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Has a look, now the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Ready now on 1-1. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. To second for 1. On to Morse, and it's a double play.
Oh man, first and second, nobody out in a tie ball game. This is a huge double play. It does move the go-ahead runner up to third base, but it comes at a very big cost as they're now just an out away of coming out of this with nothing.
Here's Justin Morneau. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
You got to make sure you come inside, you come way inside. You leave it out a bit, he's liable to hit that thing in the second deck.
The 1-0 home. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Stanton is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Colorado. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Michael Morse will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
First baseman, Michael Morse.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first offering. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's toward the gap in right center, and he may get himself extra bases here to start the inning. He'll take the turn and head for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Oh, and there you go. They needed something here to give them a little bit of a lift, and this is going to do it. A leadoff double to start their half of the 8th inning. Now the momentum definitely swings in their favor, but they've still got to find a way to get him home.
Martin Prado now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
And this is a big spot here in this ball game. You've got to be able to move that guy up 90 feet. It's a must in this situation.
1-0 pitch now. Up around the letters with that one for ball two. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. The 2-0 on the way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Here it comes, 2-1. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Here's the full count offering. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. And a new pitcher is summoned from the bullpen as it'll be the left-hander Boone Logan that gets the call. Ichiro Suzuki will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 51, Ichiro Suzuki.
And that misses ball one.
And think about it, in game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
Here's the 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
Here comes the 1-2. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Now batting, shortstop, Solano.
Donovan Solano will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. From the belt, the pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. One there. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just one at second.
Adeiny Echeverria will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get one at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
He waits, now the pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. It's the Marlins 6 and the Rockies 5. Jared Burton is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the eighth.
Jared Burton.
Jeff Mathis is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Catching, number 6, Jeff Mathis.
Carlos Gonzalez will dig in. He homered back in the fourth.
Left fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 2-1 to Gonzalez. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. Oh, he gets a glove on it, knocks it down, but he'll have to just put this one in his pocket, and I'd imagine this will be an infield single to start the inning.
Well, we've seen winning rallies get started with less than this. This is going to be an infield single all the way, and now they're in business with the leadoff man on base to start this inning.
Nolan Arenado will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. And here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Comes set, now the pitch. Here's ball one now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1. 1-1 on the way. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. In there, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first down.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you'll hold your breath anytime a ball's hit in the air at this place, but luckily, he got under this ball a little bit too much, And that runner has to retreat back to first base.
Michael McHenry will dig in. A home run his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Pause, now the pitch. Ball one.
Yeah, he didn't get the call there, but he's making some quality pitches on that outside corner.
Runners on first with one down. Now the 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Come on, let's get a hit.
Here comes a 1-2. Now a ball hit back up the middle to Gordon for one. On to Morse at first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We've played 8 full. The Marlins on top, 6-5. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Rex Brothers will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th.
Number 49, Rex Brothers. Now playing third base and batting in the 9th spot. Number
D.
3.
Gordon will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's another 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
Here he comes on 2-2. Full count, 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Full count pitch on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the 9th.
And this is one of those at-bats where if you're on the mound, you got to be saying, look, uncle, I'll just lay it in there. You know, in the end, they get the flyout, but boy, it sure took a lot of pitches to get there.
First pitch on the way. Christian Yelich comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Bases are empty, one man out. 1-0 on the way. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. One pitch on the way. He got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up. And Morneau stays with it for route number 2.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
The next pitch. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
And when he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Here comes the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ground ball hit sharply back up the box, and it'll get into center field, a 2-out single.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Marcell Ozuna will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Here's the first offering. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. Steve Cishek is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 31, Steve Cishek.
Daniel Descalso will stand in for the first time here.
Third baseman, Daniel Descalso.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Here's the 1-2. Fouled back. Now another 1-2. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the one thing this guy will do, he won't give away at-bats. He may not be the most talented guy on the field, but he'll grind you up there.
The 2-2 coming. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Morse will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for 2nd in that category in the National League. Charlie Blackmon will try again, 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Here comes the 2-1. Goes the other way as this is line to left. Base hit. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games. DJ LeMahieu will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. He's set, now the pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control, 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Comes set, now the pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he comes through with extra bases. Will they wave that tying run home? Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from first.
Well, this game has not been one for the faint of heart. It's a huge at-bat right there as he delivers the RBI double to tie the ball game up here in the bottom of the 9th. And now the tide of this ballgame has definitely flip-flopped from one dugout to the other, as they're just a base hit away now from walking off a winner.
First pitch coming. Now a ball hit sharply down the line at third. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And the Rockies are going to win it in walk-off style.
But once this inning got rolling a little bit, you just had a sense that this thing might be slipping away. And sure enough, a 2-run bottom of the 9th is enough to turn the tables.
guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Carlos Gonzalez. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Rockies come out on top, 7-6. Good night from Denver.